Hi Gemini, and welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Gemini means Tvillingarna in Swedish. I'm Swedish, so I will use Swedish words or explanations where I feel like maybe the English needs some clarification for my Swedish audience out there. It's still Leo season. We're soon moving into Virgo season, and it's still very, very flowy, but I feel like just before I started this recording with you guys, I just feel some struggle, some hardship, like there's something that you're dealing with right now. Maybe there's a lot going on in your life and you sort of just feel like you want to just get on with it and there's something in the way, sort of. So let's just see what's going on with your Gemini and how we can inspire you and help you in the best way possible. I think it was you who had a little up and down period last time, wasn't it? Like a little, oh yeah, like the roller coaster feeling. But I mean, it's huge progress being made. There's huge shifts and transformations going on right now. And I guess you could just say that you're dealing with the shite that you that no longer serves you or serves the purpose of your life. However, that will sort of manifest in your life. It will sort of show up to then disappear. It might feel like something new, like a new hardship, new stuff, new struggle comes to the surface, it comes to light, and it's like, oh, I have to deal with this now. No, you don't. It just feels like it comes up in order for you to solve it. Like it will be like like something has lifted off of your shoulders. But let's see what Spirit has to say about this as well, and what comes. I could have used a ribbon today. I'm sorry. Gemini, Tvillingarna, and sleep. I just feel you need to sleep. Okay. First out, money. Awesome. Maybe that's what's the issue. We'll see. Aww. Battle of the Blues. So there's there's a bit of struggle. That's what I felt. And with a huge transformation, Dragonfly. So yeah, that's pretty much what I picked up. It's good that we're on the same page, me and Spirit. Okay, so first out, money. Find a way to abundance. So I'm really focused at looking into the absence of it, and of course we're not going to look there too long, because you don't want to have more absence. We want to create flow in this. I'm drawn to I feel divided. It feels like it comes down to split for the Geminis, which is quite funny, being twins. In Swedish, it means just, well, you have a lot going on at all times, but Tvillingarna is like, it's just two of everything. And so, with the money card coming out, I just feel like for one group of you Geminis, it's been like you have been dealing with stuff on your own, like your entire life. It's like you've gone it alone, and I don't care, like it's not like I don't care. I mean, it makes no difference whether you've been in a relationship or not, whether you have been single, whether you have had a job, or been like unemployed. It feels like you always have had the feeling, when it comes to taking care of yourself, it feels like you have always had the feeling that you had to do it yourself. If you're gonna see some sort of money, if you're gonna get something new, you have to buy it, you have to get it. If there's gonna be some sort of change here, you're the one who to do it. If you want to get the job done, you're the one, and it doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. You would be the person who would do it. Like, it doesn't matter if it seems like it's a guy's job and you're a girl, you would do it anyway. Like, it feels like you had to stand on your own, like when it comes to this anyway, to be supported, to have the financial means to everything that you need. It feels like you had to make it happen on your own. That's what I feel like. And then for the next group, of course, this is still a general reading, so take whatever fits with you or whatever applies for you. There might be other alternatives that sort of fits you better, but this is what I pick up on right now. And that is, for the second group, it feels like you also have felt like you're lackful when it comes to money. It seems like it has been the story of your life. Like, if every person has a theme, if you're working on relationships, if you're working on your body, if you're working on whatever, and you might have more, since you're a Gemini, you might have had more themes that you've been working on to better yourself. But that's not just to live a life in poverty, or just to live a life as a single person, or just to live a life where you constantly struggle with your body or something like that. It's more of how much can you find out in a lifetime about yourself within these themes, if that makes sense. So you're just on a journey to like really become a master within all of these areas. And when it comes to money, I feel like this particular group, you sort of have had relied on a significant other. Like, it feels like you have never really stood on your own 2 feet. Like, you have always, maybe just once in a while, but your story has more been like, you feel like you need somebody else to take care of you, or you need what is that called in English? Not contributions, like bidrag. Like, you need the extra income in order to survive. And then you maybe meet somebody, or there's some extra beneficial stuff at work or something like that, and it feels like you're more secure. And as soon as that person leaves your life, as soon as the beneficiary, as soon as the person who has maybe helped you out financially disappears from your life, you feel like you can't do it again. So this comes down to, and then we move into the second card, because this comes down to this battle of the blues. Take steps toward positive change. I feel like you're in a bit of a battle with yourself right now, and with the finances first and foremost. You're sort of determining whether to finally go it alone and succeed on your own. It does not matter whether you're with somebody or if you're single right now. I feel like this is a decision that is a long time coming, and it's like you have 1 foot in the old and 1 foot in the new, and it's like sometimes you just stumble back into the old, and here you are again. It feels like you don't have enough money. It feels like you can't do this on your own. It's like you always have to go the extra mile to make it work, blah blah blah. And then you step into the new, and it's like, man, I see a shift now. Like, I see finally things are turning around. I see, and maybe you don't see evidence of the money yet. Maybe you don't see evidence of the support yet. The support that you really feel is true or truthful to you and what you need right now and what you want right now, for first and foremost. But it feels like you have a sense, you have a vision, you have a hunch, a feeling that if something just kicks in, if something just lands, if something just går i lås, it is yours to have. Like, it's big time coming. Big time. And because money comes out first and this comes out after, and then the third card out is dragonfly, which is to me the biggest transformation a person can go through, really. I mean, this and next to the, if we had a fourth card and it would say like unicorn, that would be it. But the dragonfly being sort of shifted almost from a human being into a human something else-ing, that's what's, you're undergoing this shift right now. And I can understand it has a huge toll. It takes a toll, like det slår hårt på kroppen. It takes a toll on your body. It feels like 1 minute you're up and the next you're down. It's still a bit of a roller coaster feeling to you guys. You have had a bit of a hardship emotionally lately, I feel. And it feels a bit more heavy than it has in the past. It feels not as light. But just know that this is you working through all of this. And I feel with all these three cards coming out next to each other, like with the money and then sort of battling with you're laying in the creek, like you're laying in the river, which stands for emotion. It could stand for money, but it's not. She's not the happiest in the world. So it's not like she's swimming around in money. She's swimming around in her heavy feelings about the money. And then with this huge transformation coming out, I just feel like you are shifting as we speak through this very thing. And what I'm drawn to say is that equal the amount of money or the amount of support that you can attract into your life with the self-worth that you feel. I'll say that again. Like the amount of self-worth that you feel, take that as an equal to how much money is flowing in, how much support, how much abundance is flowing into your life right now. Take that as an equal. And so I feel like it's not so much the money you need to work on, rather than feeling like you deserve it, feeling like you're worth it, feeling like you earned it. Like you're worth it just by being born, and you're worth it because you said so. Like you've earned it because you said so. Because I want them. Like it's your birthright to have whatever you want. It was not for us to come here and struggle. It was for us to come here and decipher and decide what it is that we truly want, and only to then sort of turn the other cheek and sort of, so that is what I want, and then go for it. But I feel like you have practiced a vibration saying that you really have to fight for everything. You really have to struggle to make somebody want to be with you, make the money come in, make it happen. Like you have to make it happen. And I'm telling you, you're about to shift that. And I think you're having a bit of a hard time to do it. So it's sort of manipulative energy coming in. I don't know if that's from you or if that's from somebody else. Like if you're being really truthful. I know it's not. I mean, I've been manipulative at least when I was 15, and it took me quite some time to get out of it. Like to really understand that I don't have to manipulate this person. I don't have to manipulate this energy or situation in order to get what I want. I'm worth it just by saying that I want it. I mean, it took me a while to sort of leave that be, and it takes a strong person to admit that that's what you're doing, that you're sort of manipulating the energy and maybe sometimes manipulating the people around you to get what you want. And I'm telling you, you don't have to do that anymore. Okay? So can we get a final reassuring card for the Geminis around this topic? Oh, bottom one. Oh, yeah, see. So, dolphin. Don't worry, be happy. My dolphin card only comes out when there's so much happiness, so much abundance, so much good stuff going on around you, and you're sort of standing here on the cliff like, where's my stuff? And there's so many other like different realities in each of these bubbles, and there's gorgeous women sort of throwing themselves at you. There's awesome dolphins playing in the water, showing you to have a good time. And it literally says, don't worry, be happy. So if you can focus more on the happiness and less on the lack of money, the lack of abundance, the lack of support, whatever you feel a lack, if it's not money for you, if you feel lackful in relationships, if you feel lackful in your body, whatever that is to you, focus less as much as you can. I know it's hard. If it is money, it's a hard thing because it's there in your face every day of every hour almost. It's like reminding you that you don't have it. So it's a bit of a tough one, but you can do it if you really pay attention to what is abundant in your life, what you have a lot of. If you have a lot of hair like you have today, don't make that into a wrong, make that into a right. Like I have a gazillion hair, little, what is that called? Hårstrån, hair, Jesus, on my head. And so I'm really abundant in hair. Like I'm really abundant. And I know it sounds silly, but it truly works. It truly works. Okay? I'm already on time and I don't feel like, if I do it in extended, pretty much the same thing will come out. So I will just stop here for this time, and I'll just let you know, you're going through a huge transformation, and abundance is what you're reaching for, and abundance is what's coming into you, okay? So trust that as much as you can. Try to find your happy place and leave the lackful place as much as you can behind, because it's just sort of like almost like a test right now. It comes to the surface, but let it go. It comes to the surface, let it go. And then focus on what you want. Okay, Gemini, I hope this helps you, and I hope you get on your feet again soon. Take care. Bye.